Okay, hi. 2 seconds. Hi, okay, I didn't know I was live there. How are you all doing? It's been crazy, like absolutely crazy. Everything has just went mental since the whole Rocks apocalypse. Stephen Crowder does not care, by the way. Like, I saw him, like, he's on TV, he's on, like, Tucker Carlson, he's on all these shows, and I'm like, he doesn't care that all he had to do was remove the socialism is for figs thing, and none of us would have got hit. But I mean, the amount of people that have been struck is just disgusting. Like, it really is. I'm lucky because I've like got less than 200 subscribers, but I mean, wow, it's just bad. It really is. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I've got a PayPal, I've got a Patreon. I'm hoping to make a business of this. Like, I'm just gonna have to like put the rest. I'm gonna basically put my videos into private. Does that make sense? Kind of unlisted. Because I've had a few people on, and I'm quite disappointed with the fact that like a few people were telling me like that apparently my supposed friend and also like what she still speaks to me and everything's cool, but Dusty's not got back to me. But I mean, I didn't know they were like disrespecting me. Like, my mum was in hospital. Like, I've got to go and see her again tomorrow. So that's a bit shit, you know. And I laugh when I'm nervous, by the way. But yeah, it's just not that nice when people you think I'm meant to stick up for you. I'm not sticking up for you. But that's life, I suppose. That's the life we're living. I hope that I don't know. I hope I can get more subs, and I hope I'm just gonna keep making videos. I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna like I'm getting a laptop, and I'm getting like the headset and the earphones and everything. Not this week, but the 18th, and then it's the 18th, the 20th, and then the 21st. Those 3 days I get money, so that's when I'm going to be buying everything, and it'll be a lot better because then, I mean, I wouldn't ask for money if you get like shekels from you unless I was actually putting out good content. And right now, I feel like the content isn't good enough. Does that make sense? So yeah, I mean, I hope just that basically people are, I don't know what's the word, I mean, the amount of people that got banned, I still can't even take it. I was just looking, there's so many people got banned. So many people, all because of Carlos Maza. And I'm sure his family are so proud of him. I'm sure his family are so proud. I'm not going to say anything against him because I do not want to get demonetised already. So yeah, but the purge is worse than we thought. And do you know what got me is the fact as well, there's people that have got like families and kids and stuff, and they've been hit, and that's how they make their livelihood. Like Revenge of the Sis, they literally, one of them's married. The other guy lives himself. But I mean, that if that's how you make your money and live, I go to college. But I mean, I'm trying to be a YouTuber so that I can get out of the area I live in, and be in a better area, so for my own safety and things like that. But I mean, I don't want to have to. I will not bend the knee, and I will not stop like, I'm not, like, if somebody told me, like, oh, you can't be a Christian, like, these no hide laws or whatever, I'd just be like, I'm sorry, but that's never gonna happen. It's never gonna, I'm not gonna stop having Christian values. I'm not gonna stop telling people that that's the best way. I'm not gonna stop saying that you shouldn't sexualise children. I still think paedophiles are the scum of the earth. I do not believe that they're an illness for 1 second. Paedophiles, to me, should be hung. That's my own personal feelings, and I'm sure you guys know why. But yeah, paedophiles, there's no cure, and they just... It's not just about sex for them, it's about taking the power. They look at the child and they see innocence and pure and beauty, and just, they take it, they just grab it. And that's why I hate fucking pedos so fucking much. Like, I literally hate pedophiles are the most disgusting people on earth. They really are. And also people that cover for them. I think they should go to the deepest, darkest fucking pits of hell. Because in my eyes, if you cover for a paedophile, you're just as fucking culpable. And I'm talking to you, South Lanarkshire Council. I'm talking to you, Glasgow Council. I'm talking to all of the councils that still haven't been exposed. England has been exposed. I wonder why where I live has not been exposed. Maybe because the area I'm from, our Prime Minister is the fucking... She was the MP. And she sold the Scottish people out. She sold them out. And she sold us all down the river so that she could fucking become the Prime Minister. She is a cunt. So true, Dale Boy, yeah, it's so true. And it makes me sick. It makes me sick, darling, because, I mean, I've always kind of struggled with the death penalty, but see, when it comes to paedophiles, I'd hang them. I would hang them. In a second, I would not feel guilty. I would sleep like a baby. I would probably have one of the best nights sleep ever if I knew a paedophile and saw him die. And I know that sounds fucked up and I'll probably get in trouble for it, but do you know what, like, fuck, so what? That's not an illness. It is not an illness. They do it for fucking power. They do it to take away that child's innocence, because you can't be unraped. Does that make sense? I know, like, it's a joke. Me and my friends have said, you can't be unraped, you can't be unraped, and things like that, like, but it's fucking true. That's the sad truth. You really can't be unraped. And if you're a child and you get sexually molested, it takes away your innocence. You see the world in a different light. You start to... Totally agree 100%. Thank you, Dale Boy. You do though. You see the whole world in a different light. You can spot a paedophile a mile away. You start to think everybody's evil and everybody's kind of fucked up, and yeah, it affects your relationships. It affects your life. It drives people to drugs. It drives people to drink. I mean, I'm lucky, like, I'm not on any drugs, or, I drink, but, like, at the weekends, because I'm Scottish. No, not just because of that, like, yeah, like, I'll drink, but I'm not a drinker, like, I drink every day and all that kind of crap. But, I mean, and I used to, like, take, like, amphetamine and things like that, like, but I don't take, like, and, like, Eckies, stuff like that. I don't take those kind of drugs anymore. When I was younger, I was totally messed up. I mean, after my dad killed himself, I was taking all sorts of drugs. Like, I mean, I was taking, like, ecstasy, and it was those white, what were they called, the... double done Mitsubishis or something like that, and then I was taking the Shamrocks, and I mean, you would take one and you'd be fucking just in love with the whole world, and like, I'd never felt that kind of love. I'd never felt that love, not from my parents, not from anybody, And I just was like, wow, this is what love is. And I'd be going up to my friends, like, and hugging fucking lampposts and shit, and just saying how much I loved them, and like, I love you guys, like, you're my best friends in the whole world, and like, everything's amazing, and like, oh wow, like, blah 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 blah. And just, I felt so good. And then like, then I started taking coke, and I thought that was shit. Like, compared to Eckies, I was like, nah, didn't really like coke. This is when I was like, I'm talking about when I was about 16. And then, I mean, I put myself in some dangerous positions. Not positions, actually. that sounded fucked up. I put myself in some dangerous situations at a very young age. Because I was like, as I said, taking it like ecstasy and hanging around with people that were older than me, and they were in their like 24, 25, 20, maybe the latest was maybe about 25. But I mean, to hang around with people like that, why did they want to hang around with me and my friends when we were all like, and I'm talking that, see, even like when we were like 16, and the rest of my, I'd just turned 16, so the rest of my friends were all 15. Why would people, I know, like, I'm 28, so why would, I'm just thinking, why would I want to hang around with a bunch of teenagers? I wouldn't. I'd be like, I mean, there's the young team, which is basically like a gang that hangs around, and they ask me if I'll get them drink. And they say, oh, we watch your videos on YouTube, and we love you, oh, Lacy, and they come give me hugs and stuff. But I wouldn't fucking want to hang around with them. I'm not being funny, just because it's weird. It's weird, right? It's weird. Please agree with me, it's weird. It's weird. If you want to hang around with a bunch of fucking children, then that's weird. But these people, and I'm talking about a group of them, they hung around with us, and they would let us dog school and sit in their house, and they would like get buy us alcohol, and like, just, I mean, I should have known. Like, I thought they were really cool, because I was like, these people are getting us ecstasy tablets, they're treating us like we're adults, they're so cool, they're so like, you know, like based, but based wasn't a word back then, but like, I thought, oh, these people are really cool. Like, and then it wasn't until I remember one of my friends came back, and she'd been crying, and I was like, what's wrong? And she told me basically that one of the guys, who was 24 years old, and she was 15 at the time, mind you, one of the guys had actually tried to kiss her when she was lying sleeping. He jumped in that she'd passed out drunk after drinking like that much Buckfast, which is a Scottish drink, and he'd climbed in the bed and tried to like get it on with her. So she'd ran out the house, and she was crying, and she ran to me and she told me. So I ran and told Vicky, who was like 24, and Vicky was like, all I heard was like them saying like, we'll sort it out, we'll sort it out. And then later that night, like, my mum heard this screaming noise, and she told me to come to the window, and I looked out the window at my back lane, and all I could see was the guy that had done it getting the absolute crap beaten out of him. And I mean, like, people were laying into him, jumping on his head, and all I could hear was, paedophile, you fucking pedo cunt, and sorry for my language, you pedo cunt, blah 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 blah. And at the time I remember thinking, he doesn't really deserve that. Like, he deserves to get a smack, but like, I honestly thought, it's just turned 16 and my friends were 15. I honestly thought I was an adult. Like, I thought we should be treated like adults, and I didn't understand why they were calling him a pedo. And it wasn't until like my mum was like, what do you think went on? And I said, and I told my mum, I just said, oh, he tried to kiss my friend, the old Bucky. I know, buck fast makes you fuck fast. That's what they all said. Like, but you only used to mind. Can you remember when you'd open it, right, and you'd drink it, and then you'd get like the black all around your lips? You'd get that black kind of. Do you know what I'm talking about? And like, people were all like, "What the fuck is that?" Like, everybody knew it was Buckfast, and like, we'd walk around with our Bucky bottles, and like, oh, it was so good. And I remember we went to Blackpool as well, and they had Buckfast in Blackpool. Well, I know, all so much. they had Buckfast in Blackpool, and I was like, yay! Because me and my friends, like, yeah, fucking yes, man, Dale boy. Me and my friend ran away to Blackpool. I know, like, running away to Blackpool, and it was gay as fuck, but we just went down for Blackpool for a while, and but we had a really good time. We went on the Big Dip and all that kind of shit. But they had Buckfast down there, and we were like, fucking yes, man, like, get the bucky out. And we were drinking Buckfast on the pier and all that, and like, good times, good times. That's when I was like a young teenager. I'm talking about, like, I mean, I was a child. I was a fucking child. And I was like doing adult things. It's fucking crazy, like, looking back. But, I mean, I'm not being funny. But most, Dale boy, you'll understand if you're Scottish or if you're from the UK. Most teenagers my age, well, when they were 16 or 15, they done the same. It's true though, isn't it? It is true. They all were like, I mean, at least I wasn't like doing, I mean, there was some of the teenagers that were, like, I remember my friend coming up to me and Pedro, and he just went and stuck his fingers across my face and went, smell that, and I was like, oh, Jesus, no! And it was fucking, he'd fingered a lassie, and like, he just put it across my face. I was like, no! So there was like people having sex, there was people getting poked off, there was people like, and I'm talking about when I was, this is like, fucking, I remember it started when I was like, the first lassie, this is when I was about 13, I remember she was a slut, she was the bike at the school, and when we were 13 she like shagged this guy or something, and we're all like, oh, she's had sex and all that, like, and it was so funny, and like we're all laughing at her. And like, I remember one time, like, we went out and like we saw her, like, and she was getting shagged in the bushes, and like we tried to steal her knickers like, so that she couldn't get home. And yeah, like, she was obviously messed up, fuck knows. And then like, but yeah, some of the kids were like doing fucked up shit. We weren't doing that, we were just like drinking and like stuff. But there was some of them that were literally, I mean, some of them were literally doing very, very adult stuff, like pornographic stuff. But the Vox Apocalypse, do you know, I still can't. Euphoposo, mate, fucking Saracen Street, fucking Saracen Street, do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know a guy called fucking, oh, what's that cunt's name? He's a junkie, right? And, heroin addict. And he stands in Saracen Street, and he's got like one leg or something, and he's he's like a gremlin, and he's always there trying to sell Valium and shit. Steal the Knicks. Steal the Knicks. I tried to, I did. Me and my pals would try to steal her panties so that she couldn't get him. But Poso, I used to fucking stay in Poso. I stayed and see around the corner for, it was kind of near the, see where the, what's it called? Like, there's a B&M. It was near the B&M. I was doing there. But yeah, it's good. But like, I made a Patreon, so if anybody knows how to do anything good on Patreon, I would absolutely love for you to tell me what the fuck to do. Right now I don't expect anyone to join my Patreon because, I mean, I'm not exactly putting out great content. I don't exactly have that many subs, but the more subs I get, then I'm just gonna keep doing it. I've not been doing this that long. I've only been doing it like the past few months. So, I mean, I'm just gonna keep learning. Like I said, next week, yep, at the cop shop. Yeah, at the cop shop. Hiya, Stephen. Hey, Trace. It's Lace. You always say that, but I love you, Stephen. It's brilliant. How you doing? But yeah, this whole fucking Stephen Crowder, all he had to do, Australia, woo, whoop Australia. All Stephen Crowder had to fucking do was remove his socialism is for figs t-shirt, and none of us would have been hit. I've lost, like, I was at 203 subs, and I've lost like fucking 8 subs or something. And I'm like, no! Like, why? And the channels are just gone. They're just gone. And there's a guy called Sherman Burgess. He had like 7,000 from Australia. He had 7,000 subs. Gone. Just gone. Imagine having 7,000 subs. Bit early. Is it early for you guys, aye? It's late over here, darling. It's 8:15. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Good day, Australian mate. We've got a Scot for Poso, and we've got a Ouija that's stuck in fucking Paisley, so you'll know how bad I'm talking about it is. Shithole is not the word. And then we've got an Aussie, so brilliant. The house is full. But it must be too early for a lot of people because there's no many people in. But I just can't believe, like, imagine how disrespectful it is to do that on D-Day. It was D-Day yesterday, do you know that? Like, and they just fucking chucked everybody, demonetised so many people, ruined livelihoods, didn't care on D-Day. Well, that's very nice. That's kind of... And do you know the one thing that everybody had in common? The one fucking thing that everybody had in common wasn't our skin colour, because I know, like, Royce got hit from Revenge of the Sith. It wasn't... and then Jesse Lee Peterson got hit. He's black. Then there was another black guy. It's nothing to do with skin colour, basically. It's nothing to do with anything. All it is if, and they said it was a supremacy thing, all it is if you're a Christian or you're an atheist that says, do you know what, that's got morals and says, do you know what, I don't think that a 5-year-old child should be getting hormones and made to be a trans kid. Or they're fucking saying shit like, you know, like just normal Christian people that have got, or non-Christians, people basically with good values. That's the thing we all had in common. Boy, I'm about to piss into the bush and hunt for gold. Brilliant, that's amazing. Piss off into the bush and hunt for gold. I fucking wish I could live in Australia. That'd be amazing, like, just pissing off into the bush. Like, but what if you got attacked by an alligator or something? Fuck that, I'd be terrified. Australia's got so many fucking scary fucking creatures. I'd be scared that they eat me. I would, babe. You get to carry a gun at least, like, to fucking shoot the motherfuckers. I don't know, but I'd be pretty scared. Well, like I said, next week, not next week, the week after, I'll have my laptop and I'll have my mic and I'll have, like, it set up properly into this little den area, because that's my backdrop. I'm going to have it all set up and I'll have my mic, and then that's when I'm going to archive all my old videos so that I don't get demonetised, and I'm going to try and build it up. I need someone to help me with my Patreon. I need someone to help me with my... I've already set up my PayPal, but I need someone to help me. Like, I've already set up a Patreon account, but yep, it makes my blood boil, this transgender. Yeah, babe, do you know what it is? It's fucking not just a transgender. It's literally it's not just a transgender, it's a sexualising of kids thing. It's the New World Order. And I know I sound like a conspiracy theorist and I'll probably get banned for saying this, but no, because how come everything's came true? It's the New World Order where basically children are going to be sexualised, and what the fuck was I saying at the beginning of this? I would literally sleep like a fucking baby if I saw a paedophile get hung. And I have always wrestled with the kind of death sentence fucking thing, but paedophiles, in my eyes, they deserve to fucking die. And people that sexualise children, dead. Hang the motherfuckers, because they are disgusting. Disgusting. You're taking someone that is innocent and is an innocent child that wants to please its mother or its father, and you're fucking doing that to them. That fucks with their brain, you fucking evil fuckers. They don't care. They do not care. it makes my blood boil as well so much. It really does. Like, it makes me want to like go crazy and just go on a fucking rampage and be like, ah, you all must die because I know who's behind it all, and they, 3 brackets, will not be able to get away with it for long. Because how come it's okay for them to have closed borders and protect, but then they're smuggling people in, and you saw it in Lauren Southern's documentary, but Lauren Southern fucking left out some important things. As long as you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. But pedos, I've been in the NWO in the last, yes, I've been into the New World Order for the last 8 years. Yep, Dale boy, aye, it's true. As long as you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. Who are you talking about, Stephen? The pedophiles. That's not true. Pedos will come for you. If you're a child and you're good looking, they will come for you. Who do you mean, darling? Yeah, the New World Order, it's been a thing. I mean, I've even go and check my videos, go and check back in my videos. I made a video saying, in my lifetime, I can guarantee you that it will be normal, and they'll pass a law that basically to make paedophilia legal. And I made a video about it because I know that that's what's going to happen. It will happen. It will happen. It's disgusting, but that is the New World Order, because they feed evil feeds of the most innocent and the most pure. And what would make God the most angry? Well, taking something innocent and pure like a child and fucking molesting them. That would make God angry. So this is how evil gets away with doing what it's doing. And that's what the New World Order is. So, Dale, you fucking know what I'm talking about. It's disgusting. And Stephen, I'm pretty sure you'll know about the New World Order. And if you don't, look it up, it's disgusting. There's the no hide law, where they're going to ban Christianity. And, I mean, it even says in the Bible, Christians are going to be persecuted. It already happens in the UK, Dale, you know what I'm talking about. Do you know that in the UK, there's been preachers that have been asked, they get stalked by leftist activists, and they'll say, the leftist activists will say to them, what do you think of gays? And they'll just turn around and just say a passage from the Bible about, as far as the pedos are concerned, they're too frightened to come here. They know if they go to Australia they'll get fucking killed. But no, there's plenty where I live, plenty in Scotland. There's so many in Scotland. I don't know what it is, but Scotland seems to attract pedos. But yeah, what was I saying? Can't even remember now. Fucking, yeah. I don't know how law, they're gonna make, like, literally basically preachers will just quote back to them, like, about the no thievery, the no usury, the no this, the no that, and then they get arrested for hate speech. So it's not them that's getting arrested for hate speech. They're basically saying that Jesus from the Bible is hate speech. So that's called the no hate law. They are making Christianity illegal. Whereas, can you imagine them going up to a Muslim and saying, quote something from the Quran, where they talk about how they want to kill Jews and kill Christians and all this stuff? The biggest industry in the world, and the royals. Oh, the royals are fucking... People say to me all the time, the royals are lizard people, the royals are... Scotland, Nebra. Scotland, Nebra. Scotland, Nebra. I don't have big enough boobies for no bra. But yeah, like, what was I saying, like, I mean, so many people say to me, like, about, the Queen is a lizard person, and I'm like, she's not a lizard person, she's just fucking evil. She is evil as fuck, and she's part of the New World Order. She really is, 100%. I mean, do you not, people need to remember that they were Nazis. They were Nazis. The royal family were Nazis at one point. Before that, they were also Russian cunts. Like, they basically move with the times. Whatever's in with the times. Why do you think right now Harry's married that black lassie? That would never have happened 10 years ago. Meghan Markle, sorry. I mean, I've got nothing against it, like, at all, but 10 years ago that would never have happened. And a lot of people are like, what the fuck, like, that just is not normal, like, but I mean, they're doing it because they move with the times. You need to remember, these people were fucking Nazis. Before that, they were Russian fucking crazy people. They are fucked up. They are fucking part of the New World Order. They're fucking part of everything evil. Bailey, fucking move, you shit dog. What are you doing? They're just fucking crazy, like, they really are. She runs this country. Yep, Scotland, the brave. Ah, right. Nah, brah. Scotland, the brave. Nah, brah. She runs this country. She runs this country. She runs this country into the fucking mud, mate. She runs it into the dirt. Scotland, I mean, I'm stoning. Well, obviously, no stoning, but see if I was to go outside, I'd be stoning on our ancestors' blood, where they fought the English for fucking freedom. When the English came and raped and pillaged and fucking done all sorts of horrific shit. For fucking years, Scotland fought for freedom. And now, this we don't want freedom because Nicola Sturgeon, the fucking evil cow, has sold us out. So basically we've got the choice of, okay, we can have freedom, but we're going to be fucked with migrants, or we can stay in Great Britain and we can get rid of the migrants. And it's kind of a, like, well, we don't want to be part of the fucking EU because that's fucked up. So it's like Nicola Sturgeon fucked us getting freedom. She fucked William Wallace. She fucked us. She's fucking stomped all over our fucking. After the last election, the rest of Australia wants us to piss off. Seriously, mate, that's fucked up. Why is that? Why did they want you to piss off? That's fucking gay. 2 seconds. What happened? I thought you won. See, like the election. I was pretty sure you won. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in thinking that? But they must be angry. Leftists are always angry. They're fucking spasmos. And they'll be fucking angry to the day they die. And who cares what they think anyway? Literally, who cares? Absolutely right. They're all related. They married their cousins. Yep. And then there's the Rothschilds. Don't even start me on the Rothschilds. Mel Gibson's new film. Woo! Mel Gibson's new film is all about the Rothschilds, which I cannot wait to see because Mel Gibson is one of my favourite actors because he was in Braveheart and because he's a fucking real life fucking Christian and because he's called an anti-Semite. He's not. He's just a great guy. And I love him, so I can't believe he gets to play this part. Queensland voted for the Conservatives. Well, is that a good thing? Because I'm not sure. Like, I'll need to check up on Australian politics, darling. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I know that if that stops immigration for you, that's a good thing. If it doesn't, then it's a bad thing. Because, I mean, we got Conservatives that were fucking evil and did not stop any kind of fucking immigration at all, and they were fucking dicks. Freedom! I paint my face blue! Freedom, motherfuckers! 2 seconds. Do you ever do this? Do you ever lose your mobile and then you need to phone it for the house phone? How retarded is that? I do it all the time, by the way. I fucking lost my phone. Fucking I paint my face blue. Freedom, mate. Freedom. Yeah, where's my phone? Oh, I can see it. I've done it. Right. 1 missed call, my home landline. Duh. About to slip to the bush. See you later. I'll find your nugget. I hope you do, darling. Right. Stay safe. See you later, Stephen. That was nice of you popping in, but my mate says I'm up Glasgow the now. Is that your landline? Just notes missed call. Aye. Been trying to call you. Because I've been wanting to get a drink with my mate. Trying to call you. Do you wanna hook up later when you're back? Sorry, I have to talk when I'm texting. I'm a fucking retard. I'm a fucking idiot. About to slip us into the boot. Oh yeah, I already read that. But yeah, fucking. So it's just me and you, tail boy. Me and you. Fuck it. I wonder what everybody's watching, why everybody's busy. I suppose everyone in America's asleep and everybody in Britain is not, so there's 2 people now, like fuck. But like I just can't believe, like seriously, like as I was saying, like this whole bullshit like New World Order, I'm telling you, with the no hide law, all of it, fucking bullshit. Bullshizer. Bullshizer. I will never bend the knee to a paedophile. The only time I would fucking get on my knees to a paedophile would be to castrate him and to fucking watch him die in front of me. And then, do you know what? I would have a fucking perfect night's sleep. I really would. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, I'd sleep like a baby. See, watching a pedo just die. It'd be so funny. So funny. It would. And I would just laugh at it. Die. It'd be so funny. The Jews are. Oh, trust me, I know they're behind it. It would. I know they're behind it. I know they are. And I would just laugh at it. Die. It'd be so funny. The Jews are. Oh, trust me, I know they're behind it. I know they're behind it. I know they are. I know that they are 100% behind it, and you know what? Like, it makes me feel sick. That the men in small hats, are behind such a disgusting thing, and that they can get away with it because that's what they do. And that's exactly what they do, like all the time. That the men in small hats are behind such a disgusting thing, and that they can it just makes me feel sick because that's what they do. And that's exactly what they do. It just makes me sick. It really does. Anyway, like I'm part of the GLD. What's the GLD, darling? Tell me. I'd love to know, because I'll join it if it's something to do with what they are up to, if you know what I'm talking about. Them. 1, 2, 3, them. I'm fucking ready and I'm game. I might be 5'7" but trust me, I'm a terrier when it comes to fighting pedos and them. So if you need fucking people, bodies, I'm game for that. So what is that, darling? Del boy, tell me. You're only in Postal, you're not that far from me. If you ever want to hang out on Google Hangouts, like, you know my email? My email's on my thing, like, I'll do it, like, here. 2 seconds. My email is this, if anyone wants to hang out with me on Google Hangouts. This is my email. And then they can hang out with me on Google Hangouts. Just for, like, I like hanging out with people on Google Hangouts. It's fun. Because this obviously is just a random account I made. Because I've got about 50 accounts with Google Gmail. So I just made a random one. And that's one I've got in fucking Google Hangouts. So if you want to fucking message me on that, do that. Simple as. But Dale, I'd like to know what that is. Is it kind of like the shill that is the Zionist shill? That's Tommy Robertson. How he's got the EDL. But is that the Glasgow Defence? Is that like the Glasgow Defence League basically? Because if it is, I would join in a second. Boom, I'm joining. You're not telling me, so I don't know. Oh, let me see if my friend's gonna be like actually getting a drink with me tonight. I might make some drunken streams if I do go out. Oh, I think we're going to some club with DJ. Fuck, Will's not sure yet. Fuck you, piece of shit. I'm raging. He's gone out. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, this sad face. Well, I'm sure I can get one of my pals together to get out for a drink. I mean, I've got drink in the house, but I'm not drinking my fucking cell. That's gay as shit. That's totally gay ass. It's gay ass, gay ass, gay ass. Dale boy, you've went off your quiet. What's happening? Well, anyway, the New World Order, as I was saying, is about basically they're going to get pedos and the pedos are going to take over, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So I just want to tell you all to watch your backs